Financial freedom and how credit card works. How to achieve financial freedom in 10 years. When I first started working for a bank, I was surprised that lots of people didn't understand financial freedom. They confuse financial freedom with financial independence. When you first start earning, you become financially independent. You don't rely on mom and dad to pay your bills. What if I tell you financial freedom concept is much more beyond that financial independence? In this video, I'm going to show you how to achieve financial freedom in 10 years or less. I will share one unique strategy that no one talks about. I will also discuss how to achieve financial freedom with zero saving. First, let me tell you a very common story. I attended my colleague's farewell party last year. After lots of laughing and chat over food, I asked him, "You must be enjoying a rich retired life." He was depressed. He told me that he didn't understand financial freedom and had no retirement plan until 5 years ago. Now, with the amount of available retirement fund and government pension help, he will barely survive. So, the lesson is to plan your financial freedom when you get your first paycheck. You need clear thinking. During high school, I thought, I would achieve financial freedom if I could ever afford a Lamborghini. That was so dumb. I didn't calculate how am I supposed to afford its $15,000 quarterly maintenance costs. I am sure many people have these sorts of crazy ideas far from reality. So, what is financial freedom? Financial freedom is the ability to live every day without financial worries. It is a financial state when you make passive income every month that covers your expenses, you are not in high-interest debt, and not feeling the anxiety to plan your next holiday. For example, you would achieve financial freedom if you have 3 to 5 solid passive income streams that pay you $10,000 per month as a minimum year after year. In this case, you don't need to own millions of dollars. My neighbor, Mr. Smith, gets $12,500 rental income every month from his houses. You might say buying a house is expensive nowadays. It is true that our parents had the buying power of real estate, but we could create digital real estate. You can seriously start thinking about creating digital real estate. These could be your website or NFT art or ebooks. The best thing about today's internet is that you don't need to spend tens of thousands of dollars to figure this out. You can learn this stuff online almost free. All you need to do is to invest some time. So before I tell you the magic number of financial freedom, why don't you just press that like button? Lots of finance experts will suggest that you save up to 25 times your yearly expenses. After that, you'll be able to draw 5% of that amount. I think you should multiply that number by 35 because of future medical costs and inflation. Let's take my example. My yearly expense is $35,000. I would need to save up to $1.3 million. So why can't our generation achieve financial freedom when our parents did much more comfortably? Our parents achieved financial freedom mainly by investing in real estate. My parents' monthly expenses was below their income. My father saved up his residual income and invested in land. He knew that whatever happens, land value takes a massive jump in every 5 to 7 years. So he suggested me to buy at least 3 houses with land attached to it. As the house price is ridiculously high nowadays, it's not easy for a millennial to buy 3 houses, let alone 1. But don't worry, you're blessed with a lifetime opportunity. You could create digital assets and pay dividends year after year. Most importantly, you could create multiple digital assets instead of buying real estate with just a fraction of a cost. In my book, 20 Passive Income Ideas, published on Amazon, I discussed various ways to create digital assets. You can apply any one of these opportunities and earn $2,000 a month from passive income for sure. This could only replace your full-time income. Now people took that opportunity to the next level. There are opportunities to create passive income with NFT art, music, using blockchain technology. If you think these are too difficult for you, you can create courses and post on Udemy or Skillshare. Then you simply create a Facebook page and drive people towards your courses. Just imagine 500 people are buying your courses every month. Your income could be $10,000 for sure. If you're good at cooking, teach them how to create 5-minute keto meals with a fraction of the cost. Or if you have a good skill in guitar or any musical instrument, teach them how to do it. Look at the example of Jim Harmer. He's a law graduate. After passing the bar exam and working a few years in the courtroom, he found his passion in photography. He went full on creating photographs for the best clients. He built up an internet career. Very soon, Jim and Ricky created a site, incomeschool.com. Now they are teaching thousands of students around the world how to achieve full-time income online in their Project 24 method. If you are interested, you can check out Income School website. So, financial independence is a journey, not the destiny. I believe financial freedom is the finance destination we all want to achieve. In fact, an average millionaire has 6 or 7 passive income sources. That set them free. You can take these 5 steps to achieve your financial freedom in 10 years or less ethically. Create a strong desire. The book Think and Grow Rich suggests that you need to have strong desire. With that desire, you would have a positive mindset. Then you would create a goal, how soon you want to achieve it, how you want to achieve it. You could take action now by writing in your journal when you want to achieve financial freedom, how much money you want to have. Very soon, your subconscious mind will guide you your next steps. Consciously reduce your high-interest debt. Debt is a major roadblock in terms of achieving financial freedom. You know, every month you pay off your high-interest debt, such as personal loans, that don't help you achieving your financial independence at all. By the way, to learn how to pay off debt, visit my website, surefinancialfreedom.com. There is a comprehensive guide on debt management. Create the emergency fund. After paying your debt, you would see that your saving account is growing naturally. At first, you would save emergency fund for 3 months, then 6 months, and then over a year. Once you see this fund in your bank account, you will get the confidence to start your side hustle. Start creating passive income. Did you know that the content creation industry is now worth $413 billion? If you understand the concept of value-driven content creation, you would be able to create passive income in no time. At first, learn the copywriting, digital marketing stuff, then create your own portfolio. Post your content regularly on social media. Slowly start to own your own blog or YouTube channel. Learn passive investing. If you have a bit of money, you could start investing in stocks or index funds. It's important to learn investing first. You'd be able to avoid costly mistakes. The idea is to learn how the stock market works, how you can utilize this money-making machine to your advantage. You can read this book, Master Stock Marketing Investing, in 2 hours. I can guarantee your knowledge would be higher than 95% of other investors. So, what if you don't have any money? How can you achieve financial freedom in 10 years with no savings? Yes, it's also possible to retire in 10 years without any savings initially. The point I want to share with you from the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, is it doesn't matter how much you make, it's all about how much you can keep of it. If you can master the money saving, you could be way ahead of others. Next 3 years, try to save 80% of your income. You can share your house with others, you could get a roommate, it doesn't matter, as long as you are saving money. You can watch my video how I saved $100,000 on low income. You would get solid tips. The second tip I would share is to invest consistently on appreciating assets. Don't buy liabilities that bleed your cash inflow. You could start investing with as little as $100 in index funds. The third tip is to start a side hustle. Nowadays, people are making $500 to $1,500 in different kinds of side hustles. You need to figure out what you like. This extra income would help you for house deposit, investing in index funds more, or whatnot. It will secure you financially. So, achieving financial freedom doesn't mean you wouldn't do any job ever. It just means that you would pursue your passion. You don't have to be stuck in your day job, and you don't get any freedom to enjoy your life. So, it is possible to achieve financial freedom if you believe. If you work out smartly, you live below your means, save enough money and invest consistently in some appreciating assets, get rid of high-interest debts, you will achieve financial freedom for sure. So, if you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel. You'll be notified about my next value video. Seriously, I'm dropping knowledge bombs. Now you can check out my stock market investing playlist. Debit card versus credit card, what's the difference? My friend Josh took his girlfriend to a fancy restaurant for a Valentine's dinner. After the dinner, he tried to pay off the bill using his debit card. He got declined twice. To save himself from the embarrassment, he used the credit card. So what just happened there? Josh's debit card was tied up to his checking account. He could only use the available balance in his checking account. As his bill was more than his checking account balance, his debit card declined. That's why he technically borrowed money from his bank through his credit card to pay the bill. So the major difference between debit and credit card is that debit card uses your own money, and when you use credit cards, you use your bank's money. Credit cards allow you to spend the bank's money up to a certain credit limit, but debit card doesn't have such credit limit. In general, credit card is nothing but a personal loan. Bank approved this loan and loaded it onto a card. Every time you swipe this card, you must pay the bank the loan with interest, if not paid on time. Certainly the bank will give you time to pay this back. So why do bank sales encourage you to have a credit card? Banks play a major psychological game here. They know that when people carry a credit card, they feel much prouder, feel rich inside. So they would buy something that they wouldn't buy if they only had a debit card, because your brain would signal you that you only have X amount in your bank account. Now, carrying a $5,000 limit credit card, you would feel the power. You would naturally want to buy more to satisfy your ego. During my stay in bank, I did research and found out that people with credit cards would spend at least $2,000 more in a year than without a credit card. So, is there any major difference between debit and credit cards in terms of spending behavior? The answer is simple. A lot of people fall for the credit card reward points. They believe that they are getting the money back by accumulating reward points. Let's do a